hundreds of millions of Americans know.
Why do our elected
really
officials
wrong.
put us at such
We
risk?
can't survive $20
Nothing can be
trillion
sacred.
of outstanding public
We must
debt.
balance the budget now.
It's going bankrupt if it's not bankrupt already. If we don't fix it now, some of the wisest people we saw knew that it would change forever.
Well, they finally did it. They passed the Farm Bill. Although it's not really mostly about farmers. It's mostly about food stamps. So instead of about producing food, it's 80% about eating the food. It's $1 trillion over 10 years. It's another monstrosity. And in order to get it passed, they had to keep them together. The food stamp program with the farm program. Because you got the urban people, senators and congressmen, who want the food stamps, and the rural people of both parties who want to give out goodies to the farmers. But here's the problem. Farmers are doing extraordinarily well. They don't need our subsidies anymore. They have low debt. Their farm land prices have tripled in the last 4 or 5 years. They've got lots of cash. And they should grow what they want to grow, not the incentives given to them by the government. We produce much more food than we need. And when you look at the food stamp program, it's up 49% from the last bill. It's incredible what's happening with so many people on food stamps. They're talking about a cut of 1% to food stamps, but it's actually grown 50% since the 2008 bill. So we've got to get people off food stamps. But in the bill of food stamps, just remember this, you can have low income, but large assets and still get food stamps. That's wrong. You can have $1 million in the bank and have no income and get food stamps. On the other side, for the farm bill, which is the part about farmers, you can earn a lot of money and get lots of subsidies. They don't even go in check. It's 950 some odd pages that no one was even allowed to read again. But those conservative guys in the Republican Party who had to read Obamacare, they didn't care about reading this one. They just wanted to pass it. The hypocrisy is huge. Then there's the lobbyists. You might think in the Farm Bill, the only lobbyists working on this were the big food companies like Monsanto. Oh no. It's Safeway. It's Walmart. They want people to eat the food, right? They want them in their stores eating the food, so they're lobbying. And then you've got Wells Fargo. They're lobbying because they make the loans to farmers. It's outrageous, $150 million of lobbying efforts to put the screws to the consumers of America on a bill that we don't need regarding farmers. It should be separated out, and we'll do something about food stamps, but you've got to be willing to work, if you can, to get on food stamps. That's not in the bill either. And when you ask these people who are farmers, the real farmers, they will give it up as long as we give up all of these subsidies that are hurting and raising our debt to levels that our children will never be able to pay back.